Ladies and gentlemen, Toastmasters and guests, today I'll be speaking about how to win kids' heart and teach them the good things the right way. So why do I speak about this? It's because I find myself that in Chinese New Year or any big family gatherings, you usually have all these nephews and nieces, and also everyone else gathering around you, but you don't know what to do. Either you talk with cousins or maybe play with your nephews. But for those of you who wants to play with your nephew and you don't know how, I actually come up with my theory on how making kids like you. This is proven in my 6 months of experience teaching in a kindergarten. So just for your information, while I am not a dad at the age of 13, I'm not a teenage dad. I am not a victim of 69 pregnancy. I am just a normal kid who enjoys to play with kids. There are three things you need to know to play with the kids. It's to use the kids' language when you talk to them, when you interact with them. That's it. And to make everything that you do fun, whether it's something you want to teach or you just want to play. And to use positive reinforcements, which is a psychological term of rewarding people or kids in this case. So I'll start with using kids' language. You'll need to know what they like and what they dislike, and you need to be like one of them. If you want to interact with a kid, you act like a kid. You interact with a businessman, act professional. I think it's the same concept, and I think we're very close. So what is you know their likes and dislikes, because if, let me tell you, if they hear that you talk something about something that they really like, they'll also like you. And if you talk about something they dislike, trust me, they'll hate you. And once they hate you, it's really hard to make them like you. I've experienced this one. One and two of my so-called red experience of kids goes to the category that dislikes me because I keep talking about things that they dislike. So I'll just proceed to the second thing, which is making fun. Do the right kind of fun. Something that is not dangerous, something that makes kids laugh. Don't ever make a kid getting afraid of you, because it will build a so-called subconscious fear, and by the time they actually build fear without them realizing it. Teach them to be a good person, teach them good things the fun way. I'll show you a short clip about the wrong teachings and also about the right things that you can do to the kids. So I'll start with the wrong one. You watch this kid with his daddy and see what his dad actually did to this kid.
Can you go pop, pop, pop? Can you go?
You see what is fun is actually scaring this kid, and this kid can somehow build fear. Luckily, if it's a baby, maybe they won't really remember. But then if it's a kid of at least on the age of 3 or until 5, they'll start to have this fear built up. So another thing is something that you should not teach your kids or let your kids do these things. If you want to let your kids learn by playing games, I'm not saying you cannot, but choose the right games, not like this game. Here's this story where I was teaching the 4th grade. This girl plays, it's a girl, little girl, plays Grand Theft Auto, and another guy plays NBA. And this guy is actually quite smaller compared to the girl. So what happened is, like, there's an accident. This girl beat the hell out of this boy. He was beat into a pub. And yes, when I asked, where did you learn all these things? Where did you learn on how to kick people and hit people? Yeah, from this game, Grand Theft Auto. You don't play it? I was like, okay. I played it in my dream. So, just the right game. You can actually ask them to play Angry Birds or Bad Piggies if you want, or any kind of games like the one that Jimmy always played, the mathematic games. to fall off. Yeah, but don't let your kids play violent games. It's the worst thing that you want to do. And next, I want to show you another video on teaching your kids the right thing. This is from a Korean mom, and she taught her kids.
이랑 깎아먹으러 갈래? 이러면 안 돼요 하라. 안 돼요. 다시 모르는 아저씨가 예빈아 깎아먹으러 가자 하면 안 돼요. 그럼 아이스크림 먹으러 가자 하면 안 돼요. 그럼 수영하러 갈래? 네. 안 돼요. 안 돼요. 저리 가요. 저리 가요. 가이. 오이 오이.
So yeah, that's how you can teach your kids the right way. They may not understand it, but they may get the point that they should not talk to strangers, and that is making things fun and also teaching kids the right thing. So the next point is to making use of positive reinforcements. In psychology, for most of you business students, positive reinforcements means that you reward something for things that they do right. And if you want to punish this kid for something that they did wrong or did bad, you can just take something that they like. For example, if Joanne, off the Toastmaster, Joanne did something right, maybe I'll just give her a candy. But if she did something wrong, then I'll take her teddy bear away, and she should not sleep with it for one night. That is a way for you to do it. You can be creative, and you can also use what you have to your advantage. You can give them a rock and tell them, if you slip, this rock became a dragon. Believe me, this will breathe fire and protect you from all the ghosts. They will just believe you, trust me. If they're still small, it is. Or you can do a lot of other things. Just be creative, because a child believes almost everything. So, in conclusion, train your child, make them the right kind of person, and don't let your child be this kind of child. Thank you, and back to you, Christmas.